You are now watching the Northern Sun. Yep. I want to be somebody someday. Somebody someday. Someday walking down my soul. Hey, born see Lambo. Hey, born see they do. Oh, Sunday long, long. Hey, sorry for your death. Hey, someday lonely day. All right. So all the girls are asking where all the good men have gone. Where have all the good men gone, you ask? Well, they didn't go to the bar last night, that's for sure. They didn't promise to call you after you fucked them. Do you want full retail for your bad decisions? Where have all the good men gone? I hear that a lot. Where have all the good men gone? Well, if you're 30 something, you probably had about a dozen or more good men. You know, better question is, where have all the good women gone? Tell you, all the good women are already married. They already found all the good men. Because they didn't sell their body for whatever. They didn't sell their body, their soul for feminism. They didn't ply into the whole sexual revolution bullshit. I've been in love before, nothing left more than you, my girl. I've never been so in love when I was with you. Yeah, but I wasn't good enough. I'd rather be with some old man who works in a bar. It's not even a good bar, but a shitty bar. Doing the same dog and pony show that he's always done for the last 30 years or more. sucks. Everything about that person sucks. But he didn't beat you up. Ooh, he didn't beat you up. He didn't beat you up. Yeah. Where have all the good men gone? Probably to MGTOW. Because we weren't good enough for your hypergamy. I fucked up. Somewhere down the road, somewhere down the road, you met someone and they smiled. You gave all your worth to him and he passed you by, and now you cry alone. He had everything you wanted, but he didn't want you, 'cause you were used goods. And now you blame everyone, and life is no more fun. And tears, they roll down. All my days are gone. Oh, moly, 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 mo, mo. Whatever. Kinda suck. Oh my soul. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wear a bandana until I get a haircut. 'Cause I'm going bald, Lacey. I'm very bald as an older man. But as far as where have all the good men have gone, let me tell you what, sweetheart. You already passed that boat a long time ago. You already passed that buck. Because you maybe not have been one of the cool guys in school. Might have been a bit nerdy or something. Just not hanging out with all the drug addicts and crackheads and all the other bullshit. You just wasn't a cool kid. But now he's a lawyer, or a doctor, or an engineer. Makes tons of cash each year. What are you doing, baby? Sitting in the bar looking for a man? And then you ask yourself, where have all the good men gone? Where have all the good men gone? Yeah, you sold your retail a long time ago. And your dick stack is far too stacked that you can never bond again. Or you got a few kids running around, so you always got the fucking baby daddy hanging around. Yeah, that's always fun. To all your single guys out there, if you're with a single woman with kids, pump and dump. That's about all I can say about that. Pump and dump. Because first of all, she'll never love you. Second of all, baby daddy's always around if she's any kind of looker or a nice girl. also, another word to the wise, don't date a woman that doesn't have kids. Because if she can't take care of kids and she's already hit the wall, well, what's that say about her? Thirdly, never date a woman that doesn't have pets or a plant or something in her house. I know it's hard out there, boys. And all you feminazis out there, they want to hate on men. And you ask yourself, where have all the good men gone? Just remember, if you're over 30, you probably have already had a half dozen or more good men come your way. But you wanted to date the guy with the tatties. You wanted to date the guy that was the bad boy in high school, who had all the friends and all the jocks and all the cocks. Someday you wanna be me, or someday you're gonna be someone. I don't know how to sing, so I'm gonna try. Anyways, I've loved, I've lost, I've died, I've come back. All you men out there that are feeling the brunt of this civilization, who are caught up in the death throes of this civilization, just remember one thing. God's love you. Be a good man, regardless if you're by yourself. Get a few dogs or cats. Look after your plants, look after your food, look after your shit. Be the best you can be. And incels, all you fucking incel motherfuckers, stay the fuck offline. Go to the gym, lose some weight, stop drinking soda pop, stop eating Cheetos, stop living in your mom's basement, go get a job other than at McDonald's or Source or fucking wherever fucking incels work, where your beta fucking cocks can't even see the light of day. No ambition, no motivation, no nothing. All you want to do is watch fucking anime and jerk off and wank off. And then you insult all of us. Like, I hear these shit that these fucking incels say to these women that are actually on the side of men. Yeah, you know what? You fucking incels need to get the fuck out of your mom's basement, like seriously. We've all been hurt, we all have been down that road before. You know, I loved, I've lost, I've died, I've cried. But you know, these feminazis always ask where the men, all the good men have gone. But I'm sitting here as a man. I'm sitting right here. Better question is, where have all the good women gone? All the good women are married with children, looking after their man while their man goes out working and making money for his wife and his family. All you women who bought into feminism and the sexual revolution, teaching your young boys to be fucking pussies, getting rid of the man so you can collect your fucking welfare check at the end of the month. You know, there used to be a time there was a girl for every man out there. Now, that time, there's a girl for only 20 to 30% of men. Like, I'm not no jockey jock. I ain't no fucking rich motherfucker. I don't come from a big family. I come from a hard-working family that made money, and my mom still works, and you know, my mom did her best she could to save me. But I also had a good man in her. My mom had a good man in her life. Raised me, treated me like a son, and I God bless that motherfucker every day. But to all you other young men out there that have grown up with a single mom and her long line of fucking cocks coming in and out of the door every week. I feel for you, buddy. You know, go to look at Jordan Peterson stuff. Go look to men like Vladimir Putin. Go look to men like Donald Trump. Loves his wife, loves his family, loves his work. He's a real man. Or go to your community. Go into your communities and see the good men, the hockey coaches, baseball coaches, the men who work in the shops, men who fucking work in the cars, the men who fucking go to work every day making them money. Don't hang out at the bars where all the men are drinking and playing gambling, right? Look to your ancestors. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm doing this stuff. I don't know why I'm even putting this stuff on Facebook or whatever. I just not on Facebook. Not on Facebook. Fuck Facebook. Fuck Google. Yeah. Don't be evil, Google. I do have this software on my desktop, but I'm waiting for my graphics card to come in. So unfortunately, my videos are going to have this watermark until I actually I'll be making videos on my desktop soon enough. It's just it's much better to do it on my laptop or my cell phone. But this software is pretty good. I don't mind it. I do have an actual copy of it, but it's on my desktop. And I guess there's a way I could fucking do it, but I'm not technically savvy. But this software is pretty good. So where have all the good men gone? That's what you ask. All these women ask, where have all the good men gone? I tell you what, they're not at the bar on Saturday night. They're at home with their wives. or they're working on their cars and hanging out with their friends. They don't wear ball caps. Well, maybe some men, good men wear ball caps, but most men don't wear ball caps. It's my opinion. I could be wrong, not all, and I'm just generalizing, but most men who wear ball caps that are past the age of 20 are emotionally immature. If you're not part of a sports team, or it's not part of your uniform work form, or you're a farmer, don't wear fucking ball caps. There is many, many, many other kinds of hats out there. And those fuckers who wear the caps on backwards, grow the fuck up. You're not black. You're not as cool as a black person, so fucking stop it. You fucking goofs who want to wear your fucking hats backwards, you know, then buy a fucking toque, buy a beanie. Lying, dying, crying all the time. My baby, she gone, nobody knows. Hey, I know what you're gonna say to me. Hey, you know I love you, love me, no. Ain't a time so gonna get going, live large, getting back to the start time. Oh, let's try it again. I know nobody's watching my videos, so I don't care if I'm playing the same song I played before. Hey baby, what's your game? Hey baby, what's your name? In time and token. Whoop, oh, I fucked up again. Let's try again. Hey baby, what's your name? Hey baby, what's your game? In time and went by. Oh, me low down, oh, me low down, and tears they roll on by. Oh, I fucked up again. Yeah, I fucked up again, so let's try. If you don't try, you're just gonna die. If you don't try, you're just gonna die, baby. So roll. Oh, where did I go from there, man? You remember where I go from there? Hey, baby, what's your game? Hey, baby, what's your name? I look into your eyes, see you wanna fuck me. Just look into your eyes and I see you wanna fuck me. Time is real long and down. Ooh, that's it. That's how it moves. That's how it goes. Yeah, I think so. Hey, hey, baby, what's your name? I look into your eyes and I see that you want to fuck me. Yeah, fuck me. Yeah. And tears, they will not fill your eyes. Oh, my days are getting long, getting dark, too dark to see. The light is going out in your eyes. Oh, yeah. Let's try again. Let's try again. Oh, now me, what's your game? Oh, baby, what's your name? I love you. I take you on and I want you to be my girl. And nothing I say or do is good enough for you. But I know that your tears will come on through, yeah. Oh, I keep on plugging up, man. I loved you, baby, don't. Oh. Oh. Oh, baby, no, I loved you each and every day. I seen you Everybody's lonely, nobody knows. Everybody's crying, nobody knows. But I know that the tears will come on through. And the tears will come on through, yeah. All the simple things in life are so free. That's why I play this melody just for you and me. I know you laugh, I know you cry, I know you will. But baby, tell me why you got to go back now. All right. I don't know how it goes now. I just don't know how I'm playing it. Maybe I don't know. I know how to play called the ta-ta-ta-ta-chi-ba-da. So where have all the good men gone, you ask? I met you down for a beer, and the first thing you said to me is how much money I made. Oh my God, baby. First time I saw you, I knew you didn't have a dime, but you're wasting my time. I met you downtown in a scuzzy bar, and you played all the games I've seen before. Yeah, when you ask a girl out on a date, the first thing you gotta do is, hide your money. If she asks you what you do for a living, just say stuff. She don't need to know what you do for a living. First and foremost, as a guy, I know these Tinder apps and all these other shit, and I know a lot of fucktards, a lot of fucking goofs. A lot of fucking goofs. I'm really proud of what they do for a living. You know, dress good, smell good, look good. Number one rules in life. Look good, smell good, do good. You know what I'm saying? Look good, dress good, smell good. Look good, dress good, smell good. Number one rule for a man is dress good, smell good, look good. And if you do ask a girl out and she does say yay, then you go and say hey. And it's the first thing that comes out of her mouth after 5 minutes of talking to her is, what do you do for a living? You know, she's just prying you for money, honey. But you know what you do is you just say, hey, no, you know, I do lots of things for money. What do you do for money? And if she's a waitress, stay away. If she is a dental assistant, stay away. If she is a veterinarian assistant, stay away. If she's a front desk person, stay away. If she's not working at all, stay away. You know, not always, but sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. They just collect welfare. And they collect their disability payments and all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. In Canada, we got a very good welfare system in Canada. Especially if you're from the Sudan or the Congo or well, let's say just Africa. If you're from Africa or any other shitty country in the world, Canadian welfare system's great. They live better than us Canadians who have jobs. first 5 years they're here, they get $4,000 a month. That's not depending on children. And then they get a living expense. Yeah, that's not depending on children. Plus we give them schooling, which is another expense from the Canadian government, taxpayers in Canada. And by the end of the day, if they have kids, they're making about 7-8 grand a month. 7 or 8 grand a month just for being from the Sudan. Being a refugee status motherfucker. Allowing the darkness into our land. Living better than most Canadians. I can work fucking 7 days a week and I still wouldn't make fucking 8 grand a month. I don't get the government to buy me a house. The government don't buy me no house. But anyways, if a woman asks you first 5 minutes of talking to her after you meet her, what you do for a living, tell her nothing. Tell her nothing. Say you collect welfare, actually. See how soon that conversation changes away from you. Or if you really want to fuck her, then you just say, well, I'm a lawyer. Or just say you're a YouTube star. I'll say you're a rock star. No, I don't know. Just never lie. Don't be dishonest ever. But don't tell them what you do for a living. Especially on the first date. They'll find out if they want to hang out. If they want to hang out with you and be more than just a friend, they'll find out soon enough. Actually, that goes for anybody. Anybody who asks me what I do for a living, I don't give a fuck. I really find that insulting. Because what don't I do for a living? I do everything for a living. I play guitar, I cook food, I paint houses, I do all sorts of stuff. I do all sorts of things to make money. I mow the lawn, I do, whatever. I gotta do whatever it takes because I live in a small town, rural BC, so I do whatever it takes. But I'm never broke. Not like that last girl I was with. Keep your money. Oh, she lies to you. She don't love you no more, no. In time zone. I always lean back on this song. I like it. I like this song very much. It's very, very simple. And I like to sing to it because it goes well with my voice. Yeah, she lies to you. She don't want you. She just wants your money. She thinks you to be some kind of fool. She don't love you. She don't need you. There's 5 guys waiting in line. That's why you never tell a woman what you make for a living. What you do for a living, especially on the first couple of dates. Because the bottom line is there's 5 guys waiting in line for you, right? You're not just one guy. You're not just one guy. She's looking for someone to take care of her. All women do. That's natural. It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing that women want to be looked after. But in this day and age, it's kind of stupid because women have way more opportunity than men these days. Generally speaking, nowadays women actually have more money than men, generally. Generally speaking, women have houses already, either through divorce or they actually bought them themselves because the banks are more willing to give women loans for houses. They're not as what's the word? They're not as much of a risk as a man. So banks are generally more willing to give women a prime mortgage for a house than a man, unless he's a married man, of course. But at the end of the day, as a man, the stacks are against you, especially in this day and age. And if you look like anything like me, if you look anything like me with blue eyes and blonde hair and yeah, you come from the land of the ice and snow, you are even less than dirt. Yeah, that's how it goes nowadays. So as far as it goes, where have all the good men gone? All the good men have gone nowhere. They're still waiting. They're still waiting for a good woman. Or they've gone to MGTOW. And you know what? MGTOW is the way men are going. Good men have decided to leave society because we have already found out the stacks are against us. Women can't be trusted. Women are not loyal. They just monkey branch from the next guy to the next guy. They go and they get paid for their bad decisions. I don't want to be a father to another man's brood. Not at all. Obviously, there's always exceptions to the rule, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a patriarchy to another man's brood. Not at all. There's always options. There's always different. There's always the exceptions, like the husband died, or she a good old friend from back in the day, or the children are very young, or the children are already out of the house. That's a different story as well. But I can tell you one thing. You don't want to date a woman who doesn't have animals. You don't want to date a woman that doesn't have kids after the age of 30. You don't want to date a woman who is a feminist. You don't want to date a woman who is on welfare. You don't want to date a woman who has more than 3 kids. You don't want to date a woman with kids. Honest, the general rule is you don't want to date a woman with kids. Most fucking guys already know that. Pump and dump, get them, do your business, get the fuck out. In and out, fucking, because then there's lots of problems when it comes to kids. Lots of problems when it comes to kids. Because if she's a real cool chick, you like her a lot, and you like the kids a lot, chances are she's going to monkey branch to somebody else with more money or whatever, so you lose your girl and you lose that connection you have with those kids. And since you're not the biological father, you have no right to them. So there's that. There's that, and it's a harsh reality, but it is what it is. Dating single moms is not a very good idea. They drain your resources. They'll never love you. They'll never love you the way they love the baby daddy. They will always have a bond with the baby daddy that you'll never ever have with the wife, with the woman. Even if the guy was a complete deadbeat and a loser, there's never going to be. You're never going to have that bond with her, and you can't. She's not able to, because every time she looks at her children's eyes, she doesn't see you. She sees the man who fucking mistreated her or whatever, the guy that she loved, that she thought she could have children with or whatever. Whatever the case may be, a woman with children will never love you as much as the baby daddy. And plus the baby daddy's always around if it's any kind of a chick, any kind of a good chick anyway. Baby daddy's always around. And I don't want that kind of drama in my life neither, because he might get jealous, or she might go and fuck him or whatever, and she still fucks him once in a while for his child support check and shit. There's a lot of douchebags out there with kids. I've dealt with it. I've lived it. I've seen it. The best scenario with a woman with kids is that the kids are out of house. Date a woman that's your age, like my age. If you're a young man, and if you're a young man in your 20s, steer far away from women with children. Unless, of course, she's the exception where she's super cool. The kid is really young, like so you have the opportunity to bond with that child and raise that child as your own. And the baby daddy is out of the picture for good, like either in jail or dead or just out of the country or whatever. Or when you're an older man like myself, date a woman that maybe have kids but they're long out of the house. That's not such a bad deal. That's not such a bad deal. Dating a mom with older kids out of the house. It's not a bad deal. Single moms like to fuck too, so that's always good. But generally speaking, if you're gonna date a single mom, protect yourself. Never move in with her. Never. Don't try to discipline your kids, her kids. Basically, hands off. You're not allowed. It's not your right, and you don't want to create a bond with those children too. Because I know it sounds selfish and rude, but you don't want to create a bond with those children too. Because if something happens to the single mom, to the relationship you have with the mom, then you lose that too. You lose the kids. You lose that feeling, and it's just as heartbreaking. It's just as heartbreaking as losing your wife and losing your girl. But so a word to the wise: don't date single moms, unless of course they make the exception, make the grade. Or the kid is like, she kept the kid over dad's circumstances or whatever too. If the baby daddy's never around, he's gone, he's out of the country, or he's dead, or whatever, then there's an exception to that, because a good man can pick up the mantle and be a good positive influence to the child. It's not so much about the man's loyalty to the wife, to the mother and the child. It's the woman's loyalty to the man. Because in this age of ignorance and super offended, ultimate offense, all these special little snowflakes, all these people crying all the time, telling me how to live my life, while they're sitting there telling me how I shouldn't be a nationalist and love my country and love my people, love my land, love my country, love my man, my land, love my history, love my people. They're telling me that I'm a racist, a bigot, and whatever else because I love my nation, I love my people. While they're sitting there pushing for pedophilia and transgender bathrooms and whatever, men can pretend to be women and go and molest girls and have some sick fantasy like that. What Jessica Yavis or whatever her frickin' name is. Don't even give him the fucking satisfaction of calling him a woman. Jessica Yadavis, whatever, Canadian girl, whatever, from Calgary or wherever she was. Don't even give her the satisfaction. Don't give it the satisfaction, because she's not a trans person. She is a fucking disgusting human being who is just bought to trendy. Trendiness, that seems to be the go of the creepy creeps coming out of the woodwork now too. The trans. I knew this was going to happen anyways. These freaking trans people. These trans trendy people. They're just creepy creeps, can't get laid, can't do nothing, can't be a woman. They don't get gay. They don't like gay guys because they're not gay. They're just fucked in the head. and they try to get into women's spaces and just satisfy some sick kind of immoral behavior. Yeah. I already knew this was going to happen anyways. You know, the LGBTQ whatever alphabet group should be ashamed of itself. And I honestly think that we should stop giving them parades and pandering to these fucking goofs, because the more power they give, the more degenerate they get. Where it's fucking trans people, trans this, and certain groups are pushing for the freaking pedophilia groups and whatever else, and yeah, you know, and we're supposed to feel bad for these pedophiles and shit. These people who want to victimize children and abuse children. These sick bastards that want to fulfill some weird fetish, like that Jessica Yavis or whatever the fuck her name is. I can't remember her name. Its name. Don't even give it the respect that it asks, because it does not deserve it. It's a man masquerading as a woman. That's what he is. And he's trying to get young women to go topless at the swimming pool and stuff. He's sued like a bunch of what are those places called? Waxing places. Not called waxing places, but anyways, they wouldn't wax his balls, so he went and sued like 5, 6, 7 little places like this, ruining other people's businesses because they wouldn't wax his balls. And then you look on his Twitter and ask him, he's a pedo, right? He's a pedo, he wants to abuse children. He is a sick, disgusting human being that deserves to die. Yeah. The world has gone mad. The world has gone mad. And what can we do about it? We got people, we're lost, stumbling around in the dark. We need to get fucking back to God. Or the gods, in my case, the gods. We need to get back to traditional values, the values that made us strong, instead of all this weak and sickness that is pouring into our hearts, the darkness that's pouring into our hearts. So much evil in the world right now. So much evil. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Worse and worse and worse. It's time to wake up. Time to get up, get out. It's time to stand up for what you believe in. If you're a conservative, stand up for the values of family, community, and nation. You know, it's time to put an end to all this degenerate behavior. It's time to put an end to. It's time to take the power back from the Dems, from the left. Like, the world has gone into a degenerate cycle that is not even. It's not even feasible to save it if we keep on going down this path. You know, allowing the darkness to come from other countries and shit, allowing third world countries to overpopulate our own lands, poisoning our waters, poisoning our people, poisoning our cities, destroying our social structures, destroying our communities, destroying everything. There is nothing that these people bring but shame and guilt, and they're a plague upon the earth. They are a plague upon the earth. And you got to ask yourself why the globalists are allowing this to happen. Because they like to prey on the weak. The wicked always prey on the weak. Just remember that next time you're sitting there at your little protest and wearing your pussy hat. You're the problem. You're the fucking problem. Allowing this world to go into this cycle of madness, it's not acceptable, it's not feasible, it's not going to happen, it needs to change. Or we're all doomed. We're all doomed if this happens, you know, if maybe AOC's right. Maybe it is the end of the world in 12 years, but it's not because of climate change. Hmm. It's because the globalists are going to put on their Agenda 21 hats, and they've already moved it up to Agenda 32. Hey, there you go. There you go. Put on your tinfoil hat. 12 years from 2020 will be 2032. Because with Trump being elected, they put their plans back another 4 or 5 years. So if if Trump gets reelected, which he probably will, let's hope he does. Hopefully he can bring balance back to the force. But yeah, maybe the world will end in 12 years, as we know it anyways. I just thought about that. Maybe put on your tinfoil hat more often. Yeah, Agenda 32. Get rid of half the world's population. Put us in perpetual war. Put us in a state of arrest and development. Make sure that our heads keep down and distracted so we don't see the world burning around us. A next generation of people coming in through the universities and colleges and stuff with all these libtarded ideas and shit. The world can end in 12 years. Yeah. Yeah, you better put on your tinfoil hat though. You better not talk about it on Google. Because you'll be demonetized. You'll get banned from YouTube. Isn't that wonderful? You get banned from YouTube for speaking something. Freedom of speech is out the door. Hope you serve your masters well. What hope do we have? The plan has already been set in motion. world has been set in motion. All you can do is pray. All you got to do is have some faith. And I believe where we should get rid of all the bullshit in university, college, and school, and from kinder to college. No more pushing the gay agenda. No more pushing the gay agenda, the transgender agenda, the drag queen agenda, whatever fucking agenda these freaking far leftist ideology groups, idealisms. They're not healthy for our mind, they're not healthy for our children, they're not healthy for our spirit, they're not healthy for our mind, they're not healthy for our spirit, and they're not healthy for our children, they're not healthy for our soul. We have lost our way, and the roost, and the chickens have come home to roost. In these Luciferian times, with the Luciferian ideas and the VMAs and all this other nonsense, all the darkness that is surrounding the world and all the history that is being torn apart and torn down as our minds are being poisoned by the media, where we are made to feel guilty for our skin, where we're meant to feel alone and lonely and breaking our hearts and letting the world burn around us. And here we are wondering why we are lonely and sad, and everybody's wanting to commit suicide and kill themselves because we have no family, no friends, no nothing, and all the best clicks we get are freaking, the only interaction we have with people nowadays is YouTube, Facebook, all the freaking bullshit. George Carlin would be freaking appalled with our reality. Everything he said, everything he did was all great. We need people more like Dave Chappelle, knocking down the walls of this leftist ideology. We need to understand our freedom, our peace, our love. We need to accept those that are different, and we need to accept our greatness and the greatness of others. We need to pull the darkness out into the light and let it burn. Let it be exposed for what it is. Bring out the Luciferians. Bring out the freaking Hillary Clintons of the world. Let them be exposed. Let them burn in the light of the sun. All the darkness that they have spewed upon this world, all the killing, all the freaking nonsense, all the fucking lies, and all the truth. What is beautiful is now ugly, and what is ugly is now beautiful. We have nothing left but pride. And now they want to strip us away from that. They want to strip us of our pride. They want us to live in the lie that we're evil. And you damn motherfuckers who sit there wondering where the fuck your life is, go look to your ancestors, go, you got the money. Instead of joining groups like Antifa, Instead of joining those groups, you fucking soy boy motherfuckers, why don't you go to your own land? The land of your ancestors. You know, use your trust fund for good. Understand the value of hard work. Understand the value of life. Understand the value of your ancestors. Understand the value of war and what our grandfathers and great-grandfathers died for. Antifa, anti-fuck-ups. You feel good about punching gay people in the face and knocking them an inch into their life? Antifa. You feel good about terrorizing old people at a farmer's market? Antifa. You feel good about bombing a freaking ICE lockup center because we don't want all these people in our lands, and half the people that are in the lockup is because they stole the children from the parents? Because you automatically the kids were paid. The criminals paid the parents to take the kids, and that's even worse. What's worse, being kidnapped or letting the parents sell the kids to the freaking criminals so they can bring them to North America? I don't know. Anti-fascist. I'm a fascist because I don't believe that criminals should pay for children to bring across the line. Yeah. I don't agree with punching old people in the face or people who don't agree with you. People who don't agree with you, Antifa. Oh, I fucked up there. I fucked up some way. Anyways, let's see how that goes.